The High Republic comics bring to life a vast and intriguing era in the Star Wars galaxy set hundreds of years before the Skywalker saga, an age of Jedi prosperity and the Republic's golden age. At the heart of these stories is the vibrant world of Jedi Knights, united in their dedication to the light and working as peacekeepers across the galaxy. However, this period isn't without its shadows, as the Jedi face formidable challenges that will test their limits and ideals. A golden age of the Jedi, the High Republic era begins with the galaxy in a time of relative peace, known as the Era of Peace and Prosperity. The Jedi, at the height of their influence, act as protectors of the Republic, operating from the Starlight Beacon, a massive space station symbolizing hope and unity. Unlike the Jedi of later eras, these Jedi are more diverse in their philosophies and methods, often working independently across different sectors. Their attire, adorned with luxurious robes and golden accents, reflects the opulence and high regard they are held in. The Great Disaster, the High Republic story kicks off with the Great Disaster, a catastrophic event involving a hyperspace accident that sends debris hurtling toward inhabited planets. The Jedi leap into action, risking their lives to prevent widespread destruction. This event introduces the Nihil, a group of marauding space pirates who wield chaos as their weapon, exploiting the disaster to raid and spread fear across the Outer Rim. Led by the menacing Marchion Ro, the Nihil are ruthless, unpredictable, and unlike any threat the Jedi have faced. The rise of the Nihil's strategy, involving sophisticated hyperspace routes and brutal tactics, makes them a unique adversary. They are not just pirates, they are a terror, threatening to shatter the Republic's vision of peace and security. Marchion Ro, with his mysterious knowledge of ancient Force relics, aspires to challenge the Jedi's very understanding of the Force, seeking to twist it in ways the Jedi don't expect. His leadership drives the Nihil's evolution into a terrifying force, pushing the Jedi into a relentless and escalating conflict. Jedi Knights in the face of darkness, as the Jedi confront the Nihil, they are pushed to new limits, facing personal trials and philosophical dilemmas. Characters like Avar Kriss, a noble and powerful Jedi who senses the Force as a symphony, represent the hope and compassion of the Order, while others, like Eskir, a Trandoshan Jedi grappling with the trauma, show the emotional toll of battle. The Jedi are tested not only physically but also morally, forced to reckon with their ideals, adapt their methods, and confront their own vulnerabilities. The Drengir threat adding to their troubles, the Jedi soon encounter the Drengir, ancient plant-like creatures with a dark connection to the Force. These beings are a primal, malicious life form intent on spreading death and decay, and they possess a hunger for sentient flesh. Unlike the Nihil, the Drengir are motivated by an inherent darkness that is both natural and corrupted by the dark side. The Jedi are forced into an alliance with unlikely allies, as the Drengir threat requires their united strength. Unraveling mysteries of the Force as the Jedi engage with these threats, they uncover deeper mysteries surrounding the Force. They encounter ancient relics, uncover hidden Force-sensitive sites, and wrestle with ancient knowledge. The Jedi's understanding of the Force deepens, and they begin to realize that the Force itself may have secrets that they are only beginning to understand. Some Jedi, like Elzar Mann, yearn to explore these mysteries, risking their connection to the light. The tragic heroes of the High Republic throughout these stories, the Jedi are portrayed not only as warriors but as deeply complex characters. They are compassionate, flawed, wise, and sometimes vulnerable to the very darkness they oppose. They face personal losses, sometimes losing friends or loved ones to the Nihil or Drengir. As they struggle with these tragedies, their bonds strengthen and they remain resolute in their duty to protect the galaxy. Legacy and consequence, the High Republic comics lay the groundwork for understanding the ancient Jedi and the values that shaped the Order seen in later eras. The galaxy's story here is one of bravery, sacrifice, and resilience. The legacy of the High Republic era echoes forward, showing that even in a time of hope, darkness was never far away, and the Jedi were always ready to face it. In these tales, we see a galaxy filled with light, but also shadows that foreshadow the challenges to come, making the High Republic comics a vivid exploration of the Jedi's rich history, trials, and eternal struggle to keep the peace.